Members of Redemption Church in Saraland set out for their annual Bible trip to Mount Carmel in northern Israel Friday, only to be caught in the middle of the war with Iran hours after they arrived.
Well, we knew that the possibility of war was always present. After we left our hotel, the first alarm went off on Saturday morning. And so we had an idea that something was underway.
Ed Liddon is the senior pastor at the church. He says after leaving their hotel and continuing on their tour, they heard the siren again. They immediately took shelter in a nearby Catholic church.
And all of a sudden, we could hear explosions on the outside. And we knew missiles were being fired in our direction. And there was a response from the IDF, and probably about 30, 40 minutes later, another bus pulls up of people, Christians, pilgrims from the Czech Republic. And so they came in, and we crowded into this little church.
Litton says while they were inside the church, his group joined with others in prayer and worship.
A pastor stood up and shared his testimony, was translated, and they had a translator with them. So it really became an impromptu, unplanned, amazing experience with believers from all over the world in the middle of that reigning of terror. And at the same time, there was no sense of fear in that room.
Because their options were limited and airports were shut down, Liddon says to be safe, they left Mount Carmel and headed for another city.
We left from there and went to Jerusalem, and then probably anywhere between 12 and 15 times in the next 2 or 48 hours, 2 days, we were in shelters under the same kind of relentless attack. And some of those missiles actually hit within a mile of the hotel that we were staying at.
Liddon says through it all, they have not been afraid, but have kept their faith in God.
We have a real sense that God ordained this visit, and there was no panic. Some of the bravest people in my church are on this trip. And our church has loved us well. They've been concerned for us. They've offered all kinds of provisions, anything we can do. And we're just grateful.
Liddon says they took a 6-hour bus ride to Egypt, and that's where they are now. They are safe and plan to return to the States Friday evening. In Mobile, I'm Christina J. Harris, WKRG News 5.